When children are young, we measure their growth. We measure when they start to walk. We measure when they start to get up and pull themselves on the couch first, or when they walk, and when they talk, when they start saying certain words. We write it down, whether it was mommy or daddy or light or whatever word it was. And then even as they continue on into school, their teachers, and a 5-year-old in kindergarten knows way more than a 1-year-old. A 5th grader knows way more, and they measure what kind of writing they can do, how they do anything. But at any point along the way, if a child stops growing, if a child stops developing, it's of great concern. It's one of those things we want to make sure that, a 15-year-old knows more than a 5-year-old, and a 20-year-old knows more than a 15-year-old. But the problem is we get to 20 or 25 and we just kind of stop measuring our growth. We stop being concerned about how much further we're going to go. And this is one of the biggest mistakes we can make as a human being. We need to make sure that we're always growing, that we're always moving forward, whether we're 5, 15, 25, 50, 75, or 500. Our life needs to be about growing. Our life needs to be about going forward in everything we say and do. Most people don't realize that socks have a right sock and a left sock. Most socks do anyway, and running socks in particular. Running socks will usually say right and left, right on the have an R and an L. Now I put my socks and my shoes out in the night before I go to bed. And then in the morning I try not to turn the light, and then I'll grab my socks. But I've learned that I can tell which sock goes on which foot without having to look at them, because the R and the L is embroidered onto the exterior of the sock, the side pointing outside. And if you want to know if they didn't put an R and an L on that sock, the sock that goes on your right foot or your left foot is the side where, for example, if it's a Nike swoosh, that's going outward, that's facing outward, or whatever, if it's New Balance or whatever type of sock you have. The embroidered section going outward, that's the right or the left, so you know which foot to put it on. I can do this in the dark. I can reach down, feel my socks, feel the embroidered section. Now, whether it makes a difference or not, I have no idea. But I've learned to do that in the dark. Simple thing that an old man has been able to do across the years. Because I didn't want to stop learning, this is just one of the many simple things. If you're 40 or 50 or 60 years old today, you have got a vast wealth of knowledge that a 5, 10, 15, or 25-year-old doesn't have. And you shouldn't throw that away. You need to put it to work. Don't stop sharing. Don't stop learning. Don't start living and being an expression of everything that you are up until this moment. Younger people need you today. They need what you know. Be motivated. Use who you are to help the people around you so that they can stop crawling, start standing, stop standing, start running, stop just speaking nonsense and start speaking with clarity and start learning. We have an obligation and the opportunity to share that which's been shared with us. Go share today. Be your very best. If you're struggling, if you feel like you're stuck, if somewhere along the line you just stopped, contact me. I'm on your team. I believe in you. I want you to be your very, very best in everything you say and do. God bless you. Have a great day. I'm working on my Easter series starting today. Starting this weekend. Easter is coming. You're invited. Join us. Have a great day.